Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2019. Today I'm looking forward to playing and viewing the Commonwealth County Club. This was designed by Violin Guy 69 and this is part of the Dream Team design contest held over at TGCTours. This one is for Team TGCTours, and the designer goes on to say, set in the Virginia Hills is the exclusive Commonwealth Country Club. The course is a mashup of many of my favourite mid-Atlantic golf courses. Pinehurst, Kingsmill, Harbour Town and a few others. For me, this is a course that uses more water than any other I've created. Water is in play on all but 3 holes. This is a shorter course that I'm used to, just over 7,200 from the tips, but there is enough trouble to challenge anyone. So I'm really looking forward to playing this one, guys. It's been a few days since I've swung. I have been in the driving range for about 2-3 minutes. So let's see how this goes out. As you can see, it is a par 72. Fairways are normal, greens are firm, green speed is fast. We will leave everything to default in the hands of the gods, and we will be playing from the gold tees, which are playing 7,287 yards. And as always, for the camera flyby purposes, pin set number 1. I do hope you subscribers and viewers are well. Thank you very much for the continued support in the channel. It is truly appreciated. But we've got such a wealth of fantastic courses out here recently. The courses that we're getting published these past 2 months are just unbelievable. So hole 1 is a par 4 playing 452 yards, stroke index 7. Certainly seeing the water element in this. Really like this first opening hole. Certainly impressive. Lighting is fantastic. Quite strong winds out here today, so hopefully we can hit the big dog here. We've got enough room on this right hand side fairway just to allow the wind to bring us back and hopefully maybe down near that slope.
Powerful stuff, my friend.
Looks like we've nailed the opening drive. Are we going to catch this slope? No, I don't think so. We're just going to come up short. It should leave us probably about a 9 iron now. 9 iron bang on. 147. Greens are... Oh, don't want to be long there. That ridge is just going to take your ball way down to the right hand side. I'm just going to have to fully loft this 9 iron up. Hopefully it sits down fairly quickly on this firm greens. It's a nice swing once again. Oh, that wind's really caught me. That wind has really caught me. And I do apologise for the house phone, guys. Let me just see if I can catch that. Managed just to mute that. I do apologise. So we've got a 20-foot putt. Green speeds are 168. This one's going to break really aggressive to the right here. Look how far left I am aiming this putt here. This one's all going to be on the weight as well. Should really start to turn. I've underappreciated that break there, but we should have a little 3 to 4 foot putt left for the par. I do apologise, I'm trying to sip my first coffee of this morning here. There we go. So we are in for a par. Let's move on to hole number 2, which is a par 5 playing 580 yards, stroke index 15. Once again, really nice lighting effect here. Looks like it's quite a narrow fairway here. I think this designer name, his nickname goes by Chuck. But really nice first 2 holes here. Really impressed with the lighting. Certainly a course here is going to make you think here. You can't just rip out the big dog and boom it down the fairway. I'm hoping that wind's going to take me around. Just looking to avoid this tree here.
Great contact. Nice swing.
Looks like we've placed another good drive right in the middle of the fairway. And I'm not sure what kind of approach shot we're going to have here.
245 yards out at this point.
With that 2 wood, I think I've got too much club. 2 iron, I don't think I've got enough club. Really nice protective front there on that green. I am going to take on the 2 wood. I'm going to fully loft this up. I still think I'll be a bit long. I think the slope is going to move us to the right, and hopefully the wind's going to move us back here.
Now that was a swing.
Come on, wind. Come on, wind. The wind's done its job. We are going to make the green in 2. That might actually come back a little bit off the slope towards the pin. Not really, so we're certainly going to have a downhill putt here.
All right, drop this putt.
So this is for eagle.
Let's do it.
There's not, do you know what? There's not much in this. It's just the weight of the putt here that's going to catch me out. I've just touched that. Is it going to turn enough? Is it going to turn enough? Is it going to turn enough? Oh, it didn't turn enough. And that has really bombed by. That has really bombed by the first cup there. The first cup, we're on green 2, so the second cup. This should move back for me. Playing this one with a bit of pace. And we do recover after a poor eagle opportunity and pick up the birdie there. So we move to 1 under par through 2 holes. Hole number 3, par 3, playing 185 yards, stroke index 1. Once again, I do not believe that these par 3s are going to be the hardest hole on the course. Looks a challenging green, but also it looks like we may be able to use that green to our advantage here. I'm not seeing much in any way of the hazards. There's a tree to the right, bunker short left, which I don't really think's in play with this pin. 189 into that wind. You know what? I'm just taking a tiny bit off of this, and I am looking to use this little backstop. It's past the ping. It's a good strike. This is actually going to work out well. We're not going to need to use the backstop. There you go. That wind's really held me up. I'm amazed that the wind held up the 5 iron as much as that. It's a club that doesn't really get affected too much by wind, in my experiences. So we've got a 10-foot putt. This one should break to the left. Should start to really turn. And it's another well-read putt, and we do pick up birdie number 2.
Sitting at 2 under for the round.
So rewarded there with a good shot. I expected to be long there on that green, but it's worked out well for me. And we do move on to hole number 4 here at the Commonwealth County Club. Now, I'm bloody stammering. That kind of caught me out there, because I'm sure this course was advertised by the designer as the Commonwealth Country Club. But on the PS4 version here, it's a Commonwealth County Club. So I'm not sure if it's Country Club or County Club, but either or, I know I'm on the right course. But I definitely see the Kingsmill and Pinehurst similarities to this course. So this does look a challenging par 4 here. Really tight fairways on occasions. Really nice bridge work over there. So I'm just going to rely on a wind to take me round here. And hopefully find the centre of this fairway. We should have enough fairway to work with here. And that is another perfectly placed tee shot.
So we have about
and that's going to leave us a wedge
yards
into the 4th green. Oh, once again, a bit of elevation, pardon me. I'm going to be quite attacking here. I don't want to be short. You certainly don't want to be short of this green. Once again, I'm convinced I've got a slope that's going to move me slightly left. I think I've got probably an 8 to 9 mile per hour wind that should move me back to the right and hopefully towards the flag here. I just hope I've got enough club. That wind's really moved me right. Get up, get up, get up. It's going to come up short. It's came up short and a lot more to the right, so that slope didn't move me anywhere nearly as much as I anticipated. So we've got a 21 foot putt, up 4 inches. These greens are fairly aggressive, to be honest. Taking a practice putt, and this time we'll follow through. Have I played that firm enough? Oh, how on earth is that not dropped?
Alright.
The laws of gravity, guys. Surely that should have dropped. It looked in the last 2 feet.
You could have had
Wow, that was so unlucky. That was a fantastically read putt. And we're unlucky just to get the par there. But we'll accept it and move on to hole number 5, which is a short par 4, playing 395 yards, stroke index 11. But once again, the lighting on this course is really, really fantastic. I really like the layout of this course. You can clearly see the violin guy knows his way about the designer tools. Everything's clean. It's been done with extreme pride. You can see that. Now, I don't think... What options have we got here? There's no way I can hit driver here. Not in these wind conditions. Going to come down to the 2-wood. Going to allow the wind to take us round. I don't want to be too far left on the fairway, so just setting us down here, hoping that wind's going to take us round, and we should have nothing more than a wedge into this green here. On hindsight, I think you can actually hit driver there. I think I'm in perfect position to go and attack this green. Yeah, I'm more than happy with that. Let's say 109 to the flag, into the wind. So I'm really de-lofting this sand wedge, and we're going to attack this. I'm sure I've got enough club here to get up the slope and deal with the wind, and this should drop and sit in a hat, and it has done. And hopefully we've got probably about a 9-foot birdie opportunity here.
And if this drops, you'll get your birdie here.
9 feet bang on. I'm just going outside here. There's nothing in this at all. I should start the turn. It does, and we do pick up birdie number 3, I do believe.
After that one, you've brought your score down.
So we're 3 under through 5 holes. Can't complain at that. Hole number 6, par 3, the second of the par 3s, playing 172 yards, stroke index 3. And this time, this looks a more challenging par 3 because water is certainly in play on the right hand side here, that little creek. Certainly with this wind, a slow or a push right and you would be in trouble here. I'm going to club all the way down to the 7 iron. Certainly convinced I've got enough club, and I'm actually just going to loft this up a few touches, let it hang in the wind, and hopefully sit down fairly quickly. That wind's going to take us towards the pin. The green's going to bring us back. It's so hard to... I'm just... Without the aiming circle on, you're kind of... You're not 100% certain. It's just an estimate of where you're aiming. The wind should really take me round here.
Ooh, it looks like you're going to be putting.
Should sit down maybe fairly quickly. Come on, sit, sit. No, just a bit too long. We just hold the green though.
Okay, we're putting from 29 feet.
But we do have a putt from the dance floor. It is a 29-foot putt. This one once again is going to break fairly aggressively to the right. The greens are testing. Should really turn these last few feet. Come on, turn. Turn. Oh my goodness, where is the golfing gods with me today? That is a second birdie that just fails to drop. So unlucky there. We're reading these putts from distance really, really well.
3 under for
And the pace as well, so we're going to remain at 3 under. Hole number 7, par 5.
Okay.
Playing 533 yards, stroke index 17. This is a really nice course, guys. Really enjoying it. The lighting is really, really fantastic. And do you know what? I actually don't mind these birds, like the ambient sound. They're actually really nice. I mean, I would imagine that this is meant to be set by default, which I have it as an early morning round. It certainly feels like that, the way the sun's breaking through. But so far we've had lots of variety of shots here. But this is a short par 5. But look at this fairway. This is a tough fairway to hit. I'd expect I'm going to have to play it as well. It looks like the fairway's sloping to the right. The wind should take us to the right. Need a clean strike here. I hopefully have done that. I think we've placed that on a dime, by the way. This should turn to the right down the fairway. Didn't turn as much as it suggested, but we found the
Alright, we're about
fairway there, and we're going to be rewarded. Oh, I don't think we'd reach here. 5 iron, no, so I'm going to have to fully loft up this 5 hybrid with that wind behind us. Fully expect to be a little bit long here. We are on a downhill slope. Just looking for the wind to bring me back towards the pin, and hopefully it can just sit down as quickly as possible. But it's going to be a long putt for eagle on these firm greens. But once again, we are on the dance floor for an eagle opportunity. We did miss the previous eagle on the par 5. This one's breaking both ways. Quite a tough read here. Okay, so 35 feet down 4 inches. This one's all on the weight here. I don't think I've played that firm enough nor the read. I'm just going to speed that up. Oh, wow, that has really went flying by.
Here we go. This one for birdie.
That was a poor read for me. Once again, can we salvage birdie here? I don't think it turns any more than that. Playing it with pace. And it drops right into the heart of the cup. And we do pick up another birdie after a poor eagle putt. So we are 4 under through 7 holes. Hole number 8 is a par 4, playing 464 yards, stroke index 13. This looks like it's going to be a dog leg right. But I really like the layout of this course. No 2 holes have been the same. Every hole so far has had its own little special feel to it, if you know what I mean. I've not had to play the same hole the same way. Like I said in the last hole, I've had to play a lot of variations of shots here. I'm combining the wind with a little bit of fade here. I'm just going to reset that. Sure, we can play driver. Come on, wind and fade. See if we can get this turning. Just want to hold the left centre of the fairway here and open up this green for me, and that is a really, really good shot. With our tee shots today, I think have been very, very well. We've played them very, very well.
I'd say 140-ish yards from here.
I think I've got the right club. Just de-lofting this pitching wedge a touch. Wind should really take us round. Come on, wind. Come on, wind. This should be all over this pin.
Bound for the
Sit.
green.
Sit. Sit. Just didn't sit as quickly as I would have liked, but we're going to have about an 8 to 9 foot putt for birdie.
10-footer here. This is
It's a 10 footer. Not much movement in this one, no. So we have been rewarded with a good tee shot there. And an even better wedge shot into the green. There we go, and it's another well-read birdie putt.
That's gonna bring things down to 5 under
And we
par.
move to 5 under par through the first 8 holes. So far we're seeing the
Par 4
rewarding part of this course.
green drive.
I've not played a poor shot, so I've not really been punished yet. But it certainly looks like a course that's going to punish you if you get out of position. And hole number 9 is a par 4, playing 436 yards, stroke index 9. This time it looks like we've got a slight dogleg left. But this is a course where you've got to think your shots through. You're not going to be able to just rip out the driver and then your next shot you're not going to have to put any thought into it. I've managed to hit every fairway so far, but I've been thinking ahead, certainly seeing where can I land this ball to leave myself the best approach shot into these greens. I'll try and take this corner on as much as possible.
Nice.
We should have enough fairway on this right hand side to work with. It's another fantastic drive.
All right, we're right around 125 yards out.
Let's see, I reckon I'm going to come down to the sand wedge here. I'm estimating that that wind's about 9 to 10 mile per hour, maybe slightly more. It's going to move me to the right. We are uphill. I'm on an uphill slope as well. I should get a firm bounce out here. And that is a fantastic shot. The reason I played that wedge instead of the pitching wedge is because I still believe, even though I lofted that pitching wedge up, that wind was still going to carry me. And I was looking to come up exactly what I'd done there. Probably about 7-8 feet short of the pin and get that firm bounce out. And that has really rewarded me with a tap-in little through 3-footer, which we do convert. But if you are enjoying this video, guys, please hit the like button. It really does help out the channel, and it's much appreciated. So a solid front 9. We are 6 under through the front 9. Hole number 10 is a par 5, playing 549 yards, stroke index 18. So this is the easiest hole on the course, but wow, look at this for a fantastic looking hole, guys. Huge expanse of water on the left hand side, tight fairways, bunkers on the right. This really is a beautiful looking course. Monster green here. Doesn't look like that this green is as tricky as the previous par 5s. But once again, it's going to be a tough tee shot. Pardon me. The wind's just in my favour here because it is going to hold me up. It's going to ensure that I do not run out of fairway. Just looking to find the left centre of this fairway here. I would like to think it's going to be a 2-wood into this green with the wind conditions.
Nice.
What a beautiful looking hole this is.
Line this shot up. We have about 250 yards to the pin.
So I think I'm just going to de-loft this 2-wood a touch. Looking to land this short of the pin and get it running up towards the flag. Come on, wind. This could be decent. Is it going to hold? Is it going to sit? Just ran out a little bit further. I would have liked that wind didn't hold me up as much as I wanted to, but probably going to have about a 20-foot putt for eagle. 20 feet bang on. My estimation's really good today. I do apologise. I've got a bit of a frog in my throat there. So once again, this one's really going to turn to the right, and I've got to be aware of the pace because we've really overshot the cup on my first 2 eagle attempts here. It will break slightly more than what it suggests due to the way I'm playing this. I should really start to turn now. Should really start to turn, he says. It didn't turn anywhere near as much as I expected. But we played that with better pace there. And we are going to pick up a birdie. So disappointed that I've had 3 eagle opportunities in all the par 5s and not managed to convert one. But we'll take that birdie and move on to hole number 11, which is a par 3 playing 210 yards, stroke index 8. But I do know a lot of people complain about the background noise, the birds and that, but I actually think that the birds are really soothing. Hopefully I've just got them at a perfect volume where they're not too loud and you can just hear them and no more. So 225 yards, let's say it's playing 221 with the firm greens into the wind. The 2-iron doesn't really get affected much by the wind, but I'm going to say that that is definitely a 10 to 12 mile per hour wind. I'm just playing this 2-iron, I don't think I need to adjust it at all. Come on, work your way up this green. Oh, we played that really, really well. Just coming up short of the flag. Probably about 4 feet. 5 feet. Now, is this ball on this putt line? Oh, I think it's half and half. This is where these putts are tough now because this is missable. I'm playing this as if this ball... But see there, it looks past it. At that angle, it looks past it. We'll go with it. It must have been on that putt line because it wouldn't have turned as much as that with that sole break before the putt. So we do move to 8 under after a fantastic iron shot off the tee box there on the par 3 11th. Hole number 12, par 4, played 495 yards, stroke index 6. Once again, look at the lighting here. I'm really impressed with the lighting. Obviously, this is not an RCR, guys, but it's a more realistic fictional course. If the designer violin guy told me that this was a real course, I certainly would believe him. It plays like a real course. It's certainly on the realistic side of fictional courses. And it is playing 495 yards, but it is downhill, this one. The wind should turn us to the left.
That was exceptional.
Just looking to hold this left-hand side of the fairway here for just make it with that wind. Just wanted to be bang in line with the pin stick here. Really happy with my swing today.
Right around 175
so once again, I think we set ourselves up in prime location. I'm just going to loft this 7-iron up a touch with these firm greens. Come on, wind, do your work. Come on, wind. Should get a good bit of run out here. It's another fantastic iron into these greens. I would say we struggled the first 4 or 5 holes to get dialed in, but we've now found our range. And once again, we are being rewarded. And the reason I wanted to land that on the left-hand side off the flagstick is, as you can see, it's an easier putt. Far easier putt. There's not much movement in this one at all. Right into the heart of the cup for birdie number 9. Is it 10? I've lost count now.
Sitting at 9 under.
9, yeah, birdie number 9. So let's move on to hole 13. Par 4, stroke index 10, playing 442 yards.
Let's go ahead and drop this one into the fairway and take it from there.
Violin Guy 69, the designer, said there was only 3 holes without water. I think we've only played one of them. I could be wrong. But it's another fantastic hole. I really like the layout of this course. Clearly a lot of thought and time have went into this. Can we hit driver here? I'm convinced we can. Relying on the wind to take me round. I don't think we've missed a fairway in regulation nor a green. And I've done myself in here because this is going to be the first fairway we've missed. That's going to be the heavy rough. So our first miscalculation there, that wind moved me more to the left than I had hoped it would. So we are being punished here. Oh, I don't know if we're going to get... We're not going to get here convincingly. I think we're going to come up short. I think we're going to come up short of this. I'm just going to totally deal off this, but that puts the percentage down. I do believe we're coming up short of this green here. Sounded heavy. Yeah, it may run up this little slope.
Okay, back on the fairway.
But there you go. The course is going to punish it. There's our first poor shot. Just de-lofting this. 3 touches because it looks like we are on a slight uphill slope. Just looking to get good run out here and let the contours of the green bring that back towards the pin, just like that. Was never attacking the flagstick, but looks like we're going to get the par save after a poor tee shot there.
And a nice putt.
And we do drop that
Okay, so that'll
for
put you at 9 under
the par.
round. And
Hole number 14, par 4, playing 439 yards, stroke index 12. This could be another hole with no water in play. Slight. Well, I'm saying slight. That's quite an extreme dogleg left. And there is no water in play here, to my knowledge. Are we going to class that water behind the green in play? I would say no. Look at that pin location right at the back. I'm convinced that that wind is just going to do enough. I'm just going to keep this in the air. Just going to do enough to take us over this hazards here. And hopefully find fairway. Perfect shot. Absolute perfect shot if this holds the fairway. Come on, please. Yes. So we've really took the dog leg out of that. I'm going to say it's playing 134 into the wind. Slight uphill slope I would say we're on, so I can't loft that up anymore. I really can't. The wind's going to move us to the right here. Oh. Come on, wind. This should bite. This should bite. Come on. Oh, that is another fantastic shot into the green. We really are throwing darts at some of these pins at times. Little 4-footer. And we do pick up birdie number 10.
And sitting at 10 under now for the round.
With 4 holes to play. Hole 15. I think this is the final par 3. Stroke index 2, playing 150 yards. Once again, I do feel that this needs to be corrected. There's no way that this is the second hardest hole on the course. A short par 3. I just don't get it. It must be frustrating for designers when maybe they've got a specific hole in their head that they've designed to be the toughest, and this game for some reason, with its inconsistencies, just doesn't allow it to happen. I'm going to say this is playing 140 yards with the firm greens into that wind. I'm just going to loft this 9-iron up a touch. Maybe one more. This wind is going to move me quite extreme to the left. Come on, wind. Come on, wind. Come on, wind. It's not moving me as much as I would have liked. Hardly moved me at all. The yardage was perfect. That wind didn't move me as much as I had hoped, but the yardage was perfect. So we're going to have a pin high putt here. Yeah, just disappointed that wind never moved me as much as I'd hoped. Okay, this putt's really going to turn hard left here, especially downhill element to this. It will exaggerate. Certainly don't want to play this too firm. It should really start to turn the last couple of feet. Have we got the legs? Have we got the legs? No, it just lacked the legs there. Good read. Certainly going to give us a simple tap-in part. But our yardage calculations there was perfect with that approach shot. Just the green didn't move us. Unless there could be, if I maybe pushed that slightly right there, guys, with the swing shot feedback meter turned off. I've got no idea what I'm doing out here. So, hole 16, par 4, short par 4, playing 428 yards, stroke index 4. This is a really nice course, guys. And huge congratulations to Violin Guy, 69. And you can clearly see why the team captain, Jay Chantres, has selected this guy. So, 339 yards exactly to the flagstick. Just looking for shortcuts here. Once again, strategically placed trees. Is there a gap here though? I'm an aggressive player, as you know. I think with a touch of fade, I can find the gap. Combined with the wind here, just looking to find this gap over this bridge and just get it turning to the right of the fairway and holding the fairway.
Nice.
Come on, turn, 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 turn. It's a great tee shot. I didn't expect to catch that branch there, but we find the fairway. It's another shot we've been rewarded with. It should be, I was going to say a pitch. Not a fan of the pitch. It's going to have to be the 9-iron pitch. Just going to loft it up 2 touches because we are uphill here. Certainly want to be short than long here. It is uphill. That slope's probably going to take us to the right a little bit. It didn't. It took us to the left. I was long as well. I made a mess of that there. Made a mess of that one. Miscalculated the slope. And this is a tough putt here. This one's going to turn hard right. Uphill. I didn't hit it. Didn't hit it firm enough. And with that, the break slightly exaggerated. I anticipated to play that firmer.
Well done.
And we do pick up a par.
And that'll keep you at 10 under.
So we're going to remain at 10 under par. Let's move on to hole 17. Second
17th hole coming up.
Last hole in this fantastic course. Commonwealth County Club. Or is it Country Club? I'm not sure. The designer may jump in. It's great when they do and give us some feedback in the comment section. But this one's playing 336 yards, par 4. Can you attack this on one with the proper wind here? I would suggest yes. Do I have the wind to go and attack this at the moment? No, I don't. So we're just going to... Once again, I'm going to use the fade. That wind should move us. I'm just looking to get the wind and the fade turning this ball to the right. And hopefully just find fairway. Come on, turn us, turn us, turn us, turn us, turn us, turn us. Should release out. Oh, didn't get the kick I expected. I expected to get past a forward kick. We didn't get it, but from the heavy rough here, this could be a... Do you know what? I'm going to flop this. We're going to flop this 63. Oh, this is nasty. I'm going to almost fully loft this up, actually. Sit. Tell you what, I got a better contact there than the lie suggested.
See what we can do.
So hopefully this one turns. It is downhill. Don't want to play this too firm. This is another nasty putt maybe. Turn, 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 turn. Oh my goodness. Burned the left edge.
All right, a little 6-foot.
We've had so many putts like that today. These two breaks are counteracting each other, surely.
That'll work for par.
I reckon we could have been, if that, let's say we've had 3 or 4 putts like that, it could be 13 under. Easy today. Let's move on to the final hole of this course, and it is playing 582 yards, par 5, stroke index 16. It's an absolute fantastic course, this one, guys. You certainly don't want to miss this one. Get out there and play it. Good luck to the designer violin guy, because he certainly put a lot of time and effort into this, and I really, really like the layout of this course. I really like the shot variations it's asked of me. And it's a really nice course to look at as well. So I'm just, once again, going to apply a touch of fade onto this. Trying to get this turning combined with the wind. The only problem I've got here is this tree. So once again, it's another strategically placed tree, I would suggest. So we're going to aim more to the left and apply more fade. And water is now in play. I've got to be careful here. You could take the easy option and drop a club here, but I'm not that kind of player. I am an aggressive player. I'm just looking to find the right centre of the fairway here. Once again, it's another fantastic tee shot, and hopefully we're rewarded with reaching this green or being able to attack this green in two.
One looks like around 240 yards.
Quite convincingly here. I think I've got too much club though. I'm going to maybe just drop down to the 2-iron. I don't think this reaches due to that little uphill. I'm going to apply a touch of fade here, but this little uphill slope here, I think is going to kill us. I'm just going to loft it up, but I think two wood's definitely going to carry me too far. Have we got the legs with a nice kick out of this rough here to get on the green? I tell you what a shot that is. Sit, come on. Are we going to be rewarded with an eagle opportunity? Oh, it's ran on a bit more than I had hoped. I think we've had an eagle opportunity on every par 5, if I'm correct. This one's probably slightly tougher than some of them. There's more break here, but we've certainly not got a downhill putt here. Let's see how this pans out. It is uphill. Turn! Turn! No way! Again! The golfing gods have just not been with us today, guys. Otherwise, we could have really cut this course up. We could have been 15, 16 under with our eyes shut in this course. So, there you go, guys. Fantastic round here at Commonwealth County Club. Or is it Country Club? I've got no idea. But we managed to shoot a 61. 11 under par, but that is a fantastic course by Violin Guy 69. I wish him all the best for the Dream Team Designer Contest hosted by TGCTours. For me, favourite, without a doubt, 5-star. Really enjoyed that. Like I said, if he told me that as a real course, I would believe him. But that is it for today's video, guys. Like I say, if you did enjoy this video, please spam the like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. But until the next video, guys, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.